The Bonnet Crew.
At some point, men have to realize the women today are not dating you because they want you. They are dating you because they want the things that you can provide. And if you cannot provide for them, they don't want you. Women are not going on dates because they want the date. They are going on a date because they want to take pictures. They want to record the food. They are doing that because they want to have an image to portray to other women. They're gay. They're gay.
Wait a minute.
That nigga got a point. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe, and thank God I was able to get through that intro without giggling, because when I came across this video, I thought it was funny as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, oh nah, I gotta share this with everybody, because considering I just covered this coffee date situation with the overweight woman. Oh my god, I just thought this was hysterical, because this is kind of like essentially using women's logic against them, because y'all know how when it comes to men, they want to call everything gay and sassy nowadays, right? I want y'all to hear what she had to say. I'm gonna run it back and play it from the top. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Let her cook.
The Bonnet Crew.
At some point, men have to realize the women today are not dating you because they want you. They are dating you because they want the things that you can provide. And if you cannot provide for them, they don't want you. Women are not going on dates because they want the date. They are going on a date because they want to take pictures. They want to record the food. They are doing that because they want to have an image to portray to other women. They're gay. They're gay. A woman who is complaining that you want to take her on a coffee date, she's gay. She wants to be with a woman. I don't care. Because a coffee date is not a standard. How you talk to me is a standard. How you pull out my chair is a standard. How soft you are with me is a standard. The restaurant you choose is not the standard. Because you could be the richest man and you could still disrespect me. You could afford to buy me a yacht, but if you don't talk to me softly, that's my standard. If you don't communicate with me in a way that helps my emotions understand you, that is my standard. I find it weird. I find it weird how all the prostitutes, all the women that sell themselves for material gains because they don't have the internal look, is with the most to say. If a woman is telling you a coffee date is her standard, she's a whore. She's materialistic. She's materialistic. And as soon as you cannot provide her with that lifestyle, she's going to leave you. That is a modern day woman. Modern day women date men because they need things from the man.
She actually makes a valid point, because I've seen it countless times of women, especially influencers and other female content creators that show themselves going on these high scale, high end restaurants. You know, guys that are supposedly guys are out here dropping a bag on them on the first and second date. And no, you need to set your standards this, because if he wanted to, he would. And look what I was able to get. As if like most men are going to do that. Even most men with that kind of means aren't going to be just that generous and just giving money away like that. Those people didn't become where they are just spending frivolously like that. And I like the part where she mentioned the standard is how you talk to me, because you can be a piece of shit and afford anything that I want. Because there are some women out here that are putting up with that very type of shit in order to get the things that they want materialistically. There are women out there doing that now. I mean, we can go as something as perverse as what the porta potty girls are doing in Dubai, or what's going on in the good old United States itself. I mean, hell, shit, dating in the United States is basically transactional nowadays. So, because all you see is women doing is coming on TikTok panhandling and saying what they what they deserve. Which I'm like, I'm starting to like. Women are starting to make me not like the word deserve because it kind of comes off like you should get something just because, not because you did anything for it, but just because. And maybe because men have to earn their value and women not so much. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I look at it that way, and I wouldn't be shocked if most men look at it that way too. Now I want to go over to a panel conversation that was had about this particular topic on the Anton Daniels show. And because there was it was a few ladies and a few fellas on there. Gonna hear what they had to say about this foolishness. Let's get into it.
As a plus size woman who struggles with dating as well, I have so much to say about the coffee date girl. And my standards are extremely high too. I don't even drink coffee, so we're not even gonna have the discussion about whether a coffee date is sufficient enough for me. Cool, it don't matter. Let's move on. I don't care what's going on, how I look, and what I should do better about my appearance. I'm not accepting anything. I don't care what it is. If it's not in alignment with what I require and what I need for myself, I'm not doing it. And the fact that y'all projecting y'all insecurities onto this woman is absolutely insane to me. Because I'm pretty sure so many things that she could pick apart about y'all. Because as a plus size black woman, I got my own every fucking thing. I take care of myself. I take care of my appearance. Maybe not in the gym department. All right, cool. Let's move along. But come on now, y'all. Like, I ain't got no baby daddy. I don't come with, you know what I'm saying? Like, please, y'all are killing me. Leave that fucking girl alone. I want the conversation to stop now. I don't give a fuck what she require. She deserve it and do.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why?
She deserve it and she do based off of what? You don't know that woman from a can of fucking paint. You see how ridiculous that sound? And y'all just heard me say earlier, these women are starting to make me really dislike that word. And then she turns around here and uses this shit again. Deserve. Off of what? She's not even conventionally attractive to most men, and y'all say this shit about her. But then if a childless man that's on his square says, I want a childless woman, all hell breaking loose. That's why we got so many women coming online over here crying about men wanting childless women. But y'all be the first ones to defend an overweight woman over here saying she ain't gonna do a fucking coffee date as a first date. What kind of shit is that? That right there just go to show you only one gender can have standards in America. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just had to go off. That shit pisses me the fuck off, man.
Black women are no longer for coffee dates. What do you guys think about what she said?
Seem like her first date need to be a damn gym. She got everything she want already. McDouble, large fry, large drink, and a goddamn Lipton iced tea. Like, these women, I really don't want to start out dissing women on the first 5 minutes of this show. But just be happy a man is even taking y'all out. Are you serious? You complaining about a coffee date and you're 300 pounds. I don't know. That's all I got to say.
Starbucks got them lemon cakes. They knew about them lemon cakes at Starbucks. They might be more interested in the coffee date. I don't know. If you're really trying to figure out what you're dealing with in dating, what's wrong with a coffee date? Unless you're looking for something else.
I think
a large fry then.
I think that some women are very delusional when it comes to like their expectations of what men should give them. Right? It's like I feel like the first date, that's a meet and greet. Like a lot of you guys don't even talk on the phone to get to know a person before you actually go on a date. So when I hear women, like the past, I've heard women on Clubhouse entitled, "Oh, a man should do this. He should take me steak 48, Mastros." And then I ask them a question: Did your daddy do that with your mama? No, they didn't have a daddy. So I'm like, where are you guys getting these like fake expectations? Because I got a daddy, and my dad is a great provider. Like, so I don't have those fake expectations or unrealistic expectations. Like, why should a man have to do that on a meet and greet date? He doesn't know nothing about you. So I just think some of these women are delusional.
Yeah, shout out to Q. But I want y'all to hold on to what she just said, and it's for a particular reason. Because she just said, okay, my daddy was a great provider. However, I don't have these unrealistic expectations. And spending that kind of money on a first date is ridiculous. And it's just a meet and greet, yada, yada, yada. She said all that, right? But I want y'all to pay attention to what happens later on in this conversation. Let's keep it moving.
Well, to that point, Q, you brought up the dad. My dad is the type to take me to those type of restaurants, but I wouldn't say, you know, hear me? I wouldn't suggest that someone that I'm dating have to do the same things my father does as far as trying to get to know someone, like taking me out to the same places he do. If you're just getting to know each other. But once we get into the thing, then yes, I expect to be taken to steak 48 and messed up.
I mean, I come from a certain time where women of a certain, I guess you could say, weight class would stay at home or hide before coming out that boldly and putting expectations on dates. I think we're delusional as a collective these days on what we think men are here for. And she's bold. I'll say that. She opened herself up for criticism and now she's getting it.
Well, speaking like that, me and that woman got to be around the same age because that's what I come from. That's why when I see these bigger women speaking the way they do now, I'm over here like, who put the fucking battery in y'all back? I don't know if it's the one size fits all or the big girl push. Lizzo being an influence. Well, you know, she done lost weight and shit now, but still though, I'm like, it's just crazy because I remember, like, dude, I remember like literally 15, 20 years ago. This was not it, bro. Like bigger girls, like they just kind of stayed out the way and kept quiet. And then, you know, and if they did, you know what, I'm not even gonna go there because that's gonna sound really bad if I say that. But I agree with her because that's what I remember seeing just literally 15, 20 years ago. You fast forward to now and it's just kind of like, where did y'all get this gumption from?
Yeah, I don't think that some women realize like you're lucky that he even went out in public with you. So a coffee date, be okay with it because some men are out here hiding women. Like you could put in a little bit more effort into your appearance. It's okay to lose the weight. Most black women are overweight. It's okay to let it go. It is. But be grateful somebody went out in public with you. That's all.
93%. Oh
Does
boy.
any man disagree? Should all
Yes.
women have an expectation no matter what they look like?
I'm just curious as to why people think it's appropriate to post anything on the internet. And then on top of that, like you started off by saying you struggle with dates, and then give this whole list of reasons why nobody wants to date you. It was confusing.
She capping, first of all. There's plenty of men that will pipe her down, bro.
But she said she struggled for dates. So let's just be honest. You don't have to take a girl on a date to pipe her down. So she might still be struggling and still getting piped down because a lot of women get attention to just get piped down. It's a big difference. So
let me ask y'all a question, especially the guys, just in general. Like, what are y'all expectations on the first date?
Somebody has an echo. I don't know if somebody's playing YouTube in the back or they got the TV. It's very low, but I can still hear it. But go back to Anton's question. Go ahead.
What are y'all? Anybody? What's y'all expectations? Like, let's say you meet a chick, you kick it with her for a couple days or whatever. What's the first couple interactions? What is that?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna take her to ice cream. Like, look, this is what we're gonna do. Look, let's go get some ice cream, or we can go, go get
like Dairy Queen?
Go to Starbucks or something. You gotta keep your costs low on the first date, because I don't know you. You gotta prove yourself to me, just like I gotta prove myself to you. Why would I take you to Roof Chris on the first date and you might ghost me? I'm out of $200. In fucking insane.
At what point do they get Roof Chris?
When they give up the box.
So they get Roof Chris after the box is given up?
Yeah. Why not? Like I feel like if you give up the box, you're worthy of a good meal.
So basically, you want a prostitute?
No, that's not prostitution.
Keep
it funky. No, let's keep it funky.
You want to pay for her services,
is
not feeding her.
Prostituting by your logic, Q. Let's just keep it funky now.
Okay.
Like, I need you to pay my cell phone bill. Prostitution. I need you to help me with my rent. Prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to help me with my kids' baseball swing. Prostitution. Are we doing it for sex? Most of the stuff the men are doing is for sex. Let's keep it 100.
So
you know it.
Gotcha, bitch.
See, notice how she tried to hit you with that sign language real quick? Oh, so basically you want a prostitute. You're like, hold on, wait a second. You want your bills paid, right? Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, then she kind of backpedaled then. See? See?
Every interaction before that is like under $40.
Facts.
I'll say, man, at the point that you feel like this is a valuable candidate and you really want to try to impress her, or you really want to see what, dive deeper in, and there's nothing wrong with taking a woman to risk. But it's definitely after you know that she's worth your time and effort. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to I just met you yesterday. You walk around, giving off the wrong kind of vibes. We're not doing that. But after I see that, you're valuable, you got something I might be interested in, then, we can ride out.
What's value? What do you consider valuable?
Meaning the way you carry yourself, the image that you give off. You don't seem to be touched by everybody in Dallas or everybody around. You know what I mean? You're not accessible to everybody in the world. Just a classy woman. You know what I mean? Somebody who you want to be in a relationship with.
But you can see that prior to actually meeting her, though.
No. Not prior to y'all interacting with each other, because you never know what their facade is when she's out. When you see, however depending on how you meet her. Say it's somebody you work with, she doing her work thing. She's doing who she is at work. But at the moment that y'all on the phone or y'all spending time together, that's when you realize who you really get.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be lying though. Women go for the long haul.
Oh yeah, that's why you're gonna spend 2 or 3 days at this ice cream parlor and at this coffee shop before you get with Chris.
So that's a standard with everybody is y'all going to the ice cream shop and to the coffee shop.
That's not a standard.
Go bowling?
No,
not for me.
I'm just asking a question. I'm trying to understand what's
do putt be fun.
Y'all going putt?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the terrible first date is the movies. Never take a woman to the movies on the first date. You're not talking. I love the going experience, but don't ever take no woman to the movies.
So all right. So let me ask y'all another question, because this is the icebreaker, so I get to play around and ask questions. All right. Y'all like talking?
Yes.
What you mean, like talking?
Carry on the conversation and her personality. Because if she ain't got no personality and she ain't got no give back, we ain't laughing about nothing, then no, I don't really want to talk about nothing.
Like, her personality got to mesh well with mine in order for me to give a damn about her.
I think that some of you men are capping.
Personalities. All right, so ice cream, putt.
You're not doing that. Anton, I think these men are catfish.
Let's-
I think there's some man on the panel that
I
has
want to ask
heard.
the question because I want to better understand where everybody is coming
Hey,
from.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My wife first date, we went to a little hood spot in North Dallas, got some fish, and went to a park. Sat at the park and ate fish.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. I like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep. My first date with my wife, same thing. We went to just the mall.
Yeah.
Y'all went shopping?
Great Lakes Crossing.
Did you
Oh
buy
yeah,
her?
Yeah. That's a big old mall in Michigan.
Yeah, I
Did
know
you
where
buy
it
her
is.
something?
I know.
Yeah, we got like Cinnabon. You
I
know,
love that for y'all.
mostly window shopping. She's so cool. So we were just walking around. You know, this was college time, like 18. So we didn't have nothing to spend anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, both y'all were. Yeah. Okay.
Look, when a woman is feeling you, she know within 30 seconds what she want to do with you. It don't matter where you go. If a woman likes you, it don't matter what. It don't matter if y'all go to the gas station bathroom. She's going to go with you.
True. Wait, but none of y'all has spent money.
If I was Michael B. Jordan, you think most of these women gonna care about me taking them to McDonald's? No, because I'm Michael B. Jordan.
She'll have a coffee shop tattoo. She won't give
Wait,
it.
so none of y'all has spent money on a first date? I don't believe this right
Oh,
here.
yeah, I spend money.
You look like you spend money.
Yeah.
Did you spend money on the
Who
first date?
look like they spend money?
I mean, look, there's definitely a middle ground between State 48 and Dairy Queen. I like to eat myself, so you know, I'm cool with steak and letting them talk. I think that finding out a person's intentions is and their experiences is definitely the way to go. You know, if you let them talk, they'll either stumble into something or they'll make a mistake. Oh, I did this, or I've been here. And that's when I know it ain't for me, because I'm trying to be the one that gives you experiences. I don't want you coming to me with a full resume. That's rough.
Drew, how much you think you spent on a first date? What's the most you think you spent on a first date?
On a first date? I mean, like on food, probably like a couple hundred, steak. Nothing crazy though.
A steak can run you a good $100 though by itself.
Yeah.
So what's a couple hundred? That's like 500. What's a couple
like
hundred?
$250, $300. Nothing crazy. I'm not a real big drinker and nothing like that, so that's where things kind of add up. But I do that with friends and associates. A dinner could be $1,000. So I guess it's a scale. You know what I mean? What will be considered splurging and what's not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like to let them talk and do their own thing, and then they usually walk themselves either into a trap or they're cool with, the second day we can go here, we can do this, and it ain't nearly as impactful as like I'm not taking them to pop bottles and sparklers flying. That's not it at all.
The chick.
You know what? I guess I'm just pesky when it comes to reading people, bro, because I just found that very weird how all of a sudden Q is just so fixated on men spending money when earlier it was, I think women are unrealistic, and even I had a dad and I don't think like that. But then later on in this conversation, both men that are married didn't do expensive first dates, but they're married. One of them, oh, y'all went to the mall? Oh, what you buy her? That's the first thing that comes out. That's the first thing that come to mind for you. And then, oh, nah, he look like he spend money. How much? How? What's the most you spent? I'm just saying, bro. Like I pay attention to like this shit like that. Like you like if that is a point that she is fixated on is for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna put out there. Q, I'm like Q. Know I love her, bro. She's familiar with the channel. When I very first went viral, she was one of the first people in the comments showing love. So shout out to her. But yeah, just because I like you don't mean I'm gonna pull punches. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe, OGs. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.